the combination, okay, of her bamming on the door, telling me I better beat her downstairs, and everything just like, I just got nervous. Like, wait, what did they tell her? Because hopefully they just straight up told her the truth, because my mom, no matter like how the way the cookie crumble, that's just how the way she act. You don't know what she's going to say. But I'm nervous because the way she bammed on the door and she said I better beat her downstairs. So now I'm just like, I'm puzzled. So immediately I clink up the booty cheeks. I'm so nervous, bro. Like, my anxiety is going through the roof. So I clinked up my butt cheeks, and I'm like, I go to my door. I'm shaking. I'm shaking, gang. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm shaking. I open up the door. As soon as I open up the door, I knew right there, game is on. Game is on. So I'm starting to walk down the hallway. Now, as we walk down the hallway, you know, it's the stairs, but you can look over. My nana got front row seats. She got front row seats. I see her first. Now, I know that my mom, like, anytime something goes down, even if we having fun or it's just a session that we need to talk, we always would be in the kitchen. I don't know why, but that's where everything used to go down at. Every now and again, maybe in the dining room, but majority of the time, always the kitchen. So my nana, she's sitting on the stool, right? So I'm looking, I'm like, I look at her, she make eye contact with me as I'm coming down. I'm like, I knew not to roll my eyes like this. Cause you know, like, I'm up, I catch you and be like, oh, what you, so I just said, like, in my mind, like, lady, I just don't, like, and it's sad to say, like, I don't like you. And you my whole nana. And I don't like you. I don't like you. And I don't feel bad. You know what I'm saying? Like that, I don't like you, but I do feel bad that you keep on trying to discipline me, but in a weird way, like snatch me. I knew that grabbing me and doing the things she was doing to me, I didn't deserve that. By far, I didn't deserve that. You could have talked to me. You could have told my mama. You could have maybe enforced, you know what I'm saying, snatching something out of my room or anything like that. But putting your hands on me, I was done with that, because my mama was barely getting away with it, because I used to have crazy thoughts like, man, you know what, my mom, she gonna make me snap out, like I'm gonna do something crazy. So as I come down fully down the stairs, she's just looking at me. So I didn't make no more, but I can feel her. I didn't make no more after I did that first look, that baby roll. Like, I look, I didn't look at her no more, but I know she's looking at me, and she's there to see exactly what I have done. She want a kick out of it. So boom, I come fully down, and then here come my auntie, the pumpkin. You know what I'm saying? So she like, where's my sister? I'm like, she's still upstairs. She like, still? I'm like, yeah. So I see my dad in the living room. Now, mind you, when you in the kitchen, remember I told you they had it like where they get it set up that it's like a big, not a hole, but it's like, it's square, right? And it's open. You can put your head in it. You can hop through it. But I saw my dad, and I was like, he has to know the tea. He got to know what's legit going on around this camp. He got to know. So I walk from out the kitchen, and I go in the living room. I say, Dad, like, yeah, he's chilled. This man he makes no, like, when I say this man's chilled, he's chilled. Like, if nothing, it could be the worst thing going on. Like, this man gonna always be looking like if he on the beach. Like, if he on the beach with his feet propped up, the man is just chill like that. So I'm like, what they say? My dad say, she didn't tell me anything yet. She went in there by herself. I stayed in the truck. What? Why you didn't go in there? Like, in my mind, like, why you didn't go in there, man? Why you did not go in there? So now I'm like, okay, now I'm scrapping, right? She still haven't came down. So I'm like, what did she say when she get, like, I'm still scraping, like, I'm scrambling for a little piece of information. I'm like, what she say when she got in the car? He said, nothing. She just had a cocktail and we made another run. I'm like, she wasn't mad? He like, she was her normal self. Now here's the deal. My mama would keep a poker face. She would, like, it doesn't matter. Like, her face was a poker face just at all times. So now I'm like, okay, I don't, like, okay, my back is against the wall. Like, what am I do? I hear my mama coming. Now, mind you, Caleb is at school. Marky is at school. It's just me and the grown folks. It's just me and the adults. Okay? I'm by myself. It's like, I'm in the water with sharks, man. Like, my dad, he just an innocent standby. This man just work and provide. He does nothing. He literally, like, as you look back at, like, if you really paying attention to the story and you stand back and look at it, he really wasn't involved. He was just there. It was just a body being there. He was, only thing he would, like, provide, work, maybe him and my mom do a little few things around the house, but, like, when it came to discipline, oh, no, or he'll interject sometime. He'll intercept sometime, but that's, like, every blue moon. And we don't get them many blue moons like that. We don't get them many. So it's a random moment when he decided to really jump in. It got to be like flawless victory before he jump in. So my mama comes down and I'm walking fully in the kitchen. So she looks at me. She say, I have to go hit my plucky. Roshan, I have bent over backwards for you. So now I'm hearing the speech. So I'm like, now I'm really like, what they say. I hope the truth. She like, and all I want is the best for you. But somehow, I don't know, like, Mom, was I like this? Nope, you was never like this. I mean, yeah, you had your moments, but like this? No, now here's the deal. She's talking about like this. I'm older than that. Like, my mama never graduated. I graduated. Like, so when you say that, like, no, I probably was a little better. Sorry, and, not even to be funny, but we're speaking facts. So nope, never. Like, my mama ain't even finished. Nope, you was never. Oh, no, I wouldn't. No, you wouldn't have carried on like that. No, She got pregnant when she was 14. Like, what are you talking about? The mother of the year? Like, what? Miss, I pop out and come visit. My mama don't even want you here. Like in my mind, like, girl, my mama don't even really ain't that big of a fan of you. She dislike when you come, like, only if you do the tea behind the tea of the tea kettle on the stove. Baby, you are not loved. Really. But it was the front. My mama had that face. It was always the front. So she said, I went up there and I talked to the principal. You was right. They was a little confused about the stabbing because you told them that you didn't and not explain what happened. And they said something about the phone. He took the phone and then y'all, whatever's going on. Do you like Dorothy? So I'm like, wait, what? Like, it went for a whole, like, it went on another swirl. What? I'm like, no, because she had it in her mind that maybe that me and him was fighting over Dorothy. So I was like, no. I'm like, when there was a situation going on and you had came and everything like that, I'm like, he had already been trying to fight me. She said, so why you didn't say anything? I'm like, well, I didn't know he was really going to try. You know what I'm saying? I'm letting her know. So she said, your grades, it's looking good, but your fourth period teacher? I'm like, yes. She say, you better get it together now. I'm like, okay, you got a D. You're close to a C. At least get a C. You know them report cards is about to get ready to come out, so you better make something happen. I don't know if you the genie in a bottle or something, but you better make it happen. You better be like on some Aladdin stuff. Make it happen, okay? Bring the carpet out. I don't care what you do. But I don't want to see no D's, no F's. 7th period. You're doing good, but yet you're talking a lot in class. I'm like, I don't be talking a lot in 7th period. Yes, you do. They told me. You talk a lot. You talk to people across the room. So I'm like, okay. Other than that, you're doing good. I'm like, so I'm not on punishment. I don't know. If you on or not. Right now, I just need to let this sink in. I need to have another drink. I need to have another smoke. My brain is crashing out on me right now. It's shutting down. Database is shut down. So my mama talking to me. So she like, did you finish the cabinets? So I was like, I didn't get the chance. I didn't get the chance to. I've been why you didn't finish the cabinet? I was like, because I got in trouble. So my mama asked like, what happened? So my nana said, don't worry about it. It won't happen again. So my mama said, well, I'm worried about it. And I want to know what happened. Just like that, she made the face. This is exactly her face expression. I have a whole face. I have her whole face. She was like, I want to know what, like, that's exactly the way my mom looks. So I knew it meant business. So my nana said had a way, like, you know, I didn't say good morning or I was taking an attitude out on her. And so she said had a way she had to yoke me and snatch me up. My mama said, listen, look, I love you, but please let me do it. Because if any bones break and they ask any questions, I want to be able to say I did it when I take them to the doctor. I do not need you, you know, so that he get enough of me doing that. I do understand. Just tell me, just let me know. Just check her. Right there, I was just like, that's what I'm talking about, Mom. Dude, it's like, that's what I'm talking. Like, check the right. She the only one can put her hands on me. That's why Marky used to act like that towards her. You know what I'm saying? So, boom. My mama tells me, hey, finish the cabinets and stuff like that. So, boom. I go back and get some fresh water and you know, the soap and the stuff that she liked for me to put in there so I could, boom, 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 hit the cabinets and hit the walls and stuff. So, I'm getting done with that. And my mama say, hey, we're going to get ready to start taking you to the airport. She like, Al, we'll be ready in about 15, 20 minutes. Now, I'm in hustling. Nobody's talking to me yet. You know, I'm in their business. I'm so, you don't even understand how happy I was just to know, Baba, I'm so glad that you're leaving. I'm thrilled. Like, this felt like a birthday and a Christmas at the same time. I was happy she was getting out of Dodge, like, because by her telling on me when I was sneaking Mark, like, that, for me, that was enough. And then you throwing me to the refrigerator with the handles was at, and then grabbing me, man, lady, you buck wild. Like, I can't take it. I'm glad that you stood up for me when we went over there with the Augie situation, but I couldn't take it no more. Like, get out. I see what my mama is talking about. Get out like a strike. Strike 3, get out. You feel me? So, boom, I'm happy. Now, in questioning, I'm thinking about my family, right? So, I'm boom, 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 getting done. So, my auntie to come to me as I'm coming down the hallway, wiping the wall. She like, I'm going to miss you. It was so good seeing you. Come give me some hugs. So, I go give her a hug. I'm like, I'm going to miss you too. You know, I'm hugging. I'm like, thank you for everything. So, boom, she give me $200, right? 50s. She need $200. She's like, put it up. I'm like, okay. You know what I'm saying? I'll put it in my pocket. Whoo! 200 over the head. Bro, I felt rich. Like, at that point, like, I felt rich. I felt like, all right, I'm good. I could go out there and give me a hotel. Like, you know what I'm saying? I could do anything right now. Like, I felt good. My confidence level went up. It was down here a little bit, but it went all the way up. Boom. She walks, you know what I'm saying, back upstairs or whatever. I'm still coming down the hallway. So my mom like, come say goodbye to your grandma. I'm like, okay. So boom, I move the bucket. I go upstairs. She up there with her arms crossed. Not even open for conversation. Arms crossed. Not even open for conversation. So I goes, see you, Sandra. Because we couldn't call her Nana or Grandma because she was too young to be called that. So I was like, see you, Sandra. So my mama like, boy, go over there and give her a hug. So I'm like, okay. So I walk over there. But she had that look like, you better not touch me. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, all right, I'm going to just do it or whatever. So I give her a hug. And she give me this. She give me the little Peter Patter or whatever. So my nana tells my mom, like, here, make sure you get us the Boo Man. That was the envelope. I don't know what was in this envelope, but 9 or 10 is probably money. She didn't say get nothing to Mark, and she didn't say get nothing to me. It was always, for her, it was always about Boo Man. Boom. As they get ready to leave out, my dad already got the truck going. He comes in, he grabbed their bags. So they get to walking. I'm like, I love you, Auntie. Like, you know what I'm saying? And she's leaving now. I ain't even say I love my grandma. I wanted to say, my dad's mom is better than my mom's mom. I wanted to yell it out. I felt like I needed to push that out. I needed to birth that out. But I didn't do that. So, boom. My mom is still in there. She grabbing her last little items, like her glasses and stuff. So I said, Mom, can I get my fan back? She like, did I give it back to you? I'm like, oh no. I just thought that since I told the truth and everything is okay, that I'll get it back. Okay, I'll give it back when I'm ready to give it back. I took it when I wanted to take it, right? I'm like, yeah, okay, don't ask me nothing about the Roshan. Please, don't ask me nothing about that phone. I don't want to hear about the phone. I'll be back. So boom, she leaves. So I'm like, man. So I boom. I'm finishing the walls, right? So something is done in my head, like, I got the house to myself. Immediately, I went in bad boy status. Gang. I goes in the kitchen. I goes with a calendar. I grab the keys. Now, there's always spare keys for the rooms and all type of stuff. Bathrooms, everything. Garage, the bar. It's all these keys on the thing. I'm like, I'm about to go in there and my mom's safe and steal some bud. Not a lot, just a little. And she be having like a lot at it, like over like more than a pound, like a lot. So she ain't gonna know it's missing. I went in there, boom. I popped open her safe thing. Man, this lady had 2 different ones. Now, I remember when the cops had came and dropped us some off with my dad's friends. And I know my grandpapa, when he see her, he always giving us something, right? No matter if he bust somebody out there on the street and he's bringing her something, like he always bring her something. So I know 9 out of 10 she's stashing. Then when her friends come over, Colleen and them, they be bringing up her little samples of what they got over there around their area. So it's just like, in that, it was like bud heaven. It was like bud heaven. So I'm like, okay. So I opened up her bag. I left it laying there because I know if I move it any type of way, she would know that somebody been in there touching her stuff. So I just opened up the Ziploc bag, and it was like it was long, but it was like kind of compact together. So you can see when if somebody pulls something, right? So I could tell that I took some off it. So I tried to like somehow like pat it together to make it like kind of close, like make it look like it wasn't like that. So I flipped it over, right? Boom, on the opposite side. And then I just look, because I gave up. I was trying to boom pat it like a burger, almost, like, man, trying to push it over, but it still looked like somebody been in here nibbling off this. So I flipped it on the other side so it wouldn't look like nothing, right? It looked like nobody messed with it because I took from the top. I called myself trying to be smart. Boom. I'm chilling. Right, I'm done with everything. I put the keys back. I got the bud. I'm hiding the bud in my sock. I got it in my sock, not wrapped up in no bag, nothing. Straight certified in my sock. Time progressing. It's taking my mom a nice long time. So I'm like, man, Kayla finna get out of school in a little bit. So I'm like, man, I should call Charzetta, right? I could have utilized the house phone, but I didn't. Boom, all of a sudden I hear front door now opening. It's my mom. She like, I'm finna go get Boo Man. You want to come with me? I'm like, You don't got no choice. You coming with me. So I'm like, oh, okay. So boom, I gets in the car. My dad, he left and dropped my mom off and left with the truck. He's gone. So we gets in the sports car. Boom. We drives the sports car, her other sports car that, mind you, if you've been watching my story time, when I'm talking about when I took her first sports car, man, so she got another one, right? Yeah, I just got to go watch that. So, boom, she got another one. So we end up going on here, going to go get Boo Man, stopping at McDonald's. My mom like, you want something? I'm like, no. I'm like, but Mom, can I go see Charzetta and Greg? I'm like, they mama want to talk to me. She like, did you do something? I'm like, no, not that I know of. I didn't do anything. She like, I could drop you off over there. My mama, clear as day, dropped me off over there, right? Now, mind you, I don't get my phone. So I say, Mom, like, I don't get my phone though. She said, didn't I tell you don't mention that phone? I said, yes. She said, use one of their phones. You got 30 minutes. So she telling me I got 30 minutes. I'm like, but I don't think they home yet. Right? They on their way, but I don't think they home yet. I'm like, can I see your cell phone? So she let me see her cell phone. Boom. I end up calling the number, but I'm calling the wrong number. So I'm like, wait, ain't this Charzetta number? So my mom like, I don't got all day. I want to get out these people's neighborhood. Hurry up. So I'm like, hold on, let me go up here and ask her. Mom, okay, well, give my phone. Just if you need me, just call me. So I give my mom the phone back. Boom. She gone. She dips. So I goes up there to Charzetta them door. I ring the bell. She do a little knocking on the window. Boom. Her mom comes. She like, hey. I'm like, I know they're not here yet. Yeah, they should be here in a little bit. I'm like, they say you want to talk to me. She said, well, they need to talk to you. I'm not going to say anything. They need to talk to you. I don't know what's going on, but it's a lot going on. And your name get brung up a lot in the house. So I'm sitting there like, what? What? My name get brung up a lot in the house is crazy. What is being said? So I'm in there. I'm just sitting in the living room, right? So I'm just chilling. So she like, I'm a call Charzetta. So she called Charzetta. She like, yeah, your friend here, blah, 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 talking. So I waited. It was a nice little minute that I waited. You finally hear the keys lingling in the door. I'm in the living room. They come in. So it's Gregory, Boo, Roosevelt. Soon as Roosevelt laid his eyes on me, he like, you think I forgot about that icy? And he tried to hurry up and run towards me. So I was sitting down. So anytime you're sitting down and somebody about to get ready to run up upon you, the first thing you need to do is be getting up out the seat or put your foot up in the air. Put your foot up so it can stop them from running. This dude ran over there and I didn't do none of that. I tried to hurry up and get up. He grabbed me and he slung me on the floor. And Charzetta, I'm like, what do y'all do? What is wrong with y'all? I thought y'all are friends. So Gregory was like, hey, stop. So Jason, he's in the mix. I see Charzetta as I'm getting ready to get up. Roosevelt like, I'm going to see you. Before you leave, I'm going to see you. I'm like, oh, you see me now. I'm not worried. You want to fight me now? Like, come on. I'm up now. I'm standing up now. He like, yeah, we gonna see. So he steady yapping. He yapping. So Charzetta mama like, Roosevelt, go downstairs. Just go downstairs. So Roosevelt go downstairs. Jason, all the friends, they go downstairs. So I'm just standing there, embarrassed. So you see Charzetta mama like, okay, y'all need to talk. I'm going in my room. So Charzetta like, Gregory Boo could talk first. So I'm like, somebody say something, because I'm ready to roll, because I'm heated that this dude just embarrassed me by grabbing, like, we on one. So Gregory Boo like, let's go downstairs. Now Roosevelt is downstairs. He talk about let's go downstairs. I ain't scared. I ain't no punk. I'm like, all right. I'm like, let me go to the bathroom real quick. So I go to their bathroom and I shut the door. So now I'm trying to look for something. Like, man, like something I could hold in my hand just in case if I need to knock him out, because I wanted to do a clean KO on him. So I'm like going through their cabinet thing. I'm like, man. So I saw they had like a little spray bottle. It was like Victoria's Secret, like you could, it was a spray bottle, but you could untwist it. So I untwisted and I pulled it. Y'all, I know y'all over here like, roll what? I pulled it out. and it smelled good too. Now look, as a teenager, I didn't know how much Victoria's Secret cost, okay? But I see the secret was within the price. So I took alcohol. And I poured it inside the bottle and I twisted it up. And I put it in my pocket. So I'm like, if I need to pull it out, I was going to spray him in the eye. Like, straight up, like me. I'm going for fatality. I'm not going for nothing else. So, boom. We go downstairs. So Roosevelt like, yeah. So Jason like, chill. So Chuck, everybody like, wait, hold on, Roosevelt friends. So he like, I can't believe that. He like, you snitched and then you hit me with an icy and then you go try to run because you saw. I'm like, what? I'm like, you keep bullying me. I'm like, what's up with everybody at the dang on skew bullying me? So I'm just going in. He like, I thought we was cool. Like, we just shouting back and forth. So Gregory was like, y'all, stop. Please. Roosevelt, I'm going to have to tell you to go. Like, straight up. He straight up. So Roosevelt like, all right, it's cool. I ain't going to say nothing. I'm going to see you. Even if I got to see you at skew. So I'm like, okay. I'm like, when I leave, you can come outside. Straight up, I'm telling him, when I leave, come outside. When I leave, come outside. So boom, Gregory Boo, he takes me into like this. They had like a little, it was a half a room kind of, but it was a little TV in there and stuff like that. Downstairs didn't believe in having no doors. Like when you go downstairs, it was still a part of their basement. They didn't have no doors. Okay, they used to pick up the door to take it all the way upstairs and like kind of corner clock it to make it look like it closed, but it never would close because it didn't have no screw. Like I don't even know if the door fit, but down there it was just no doors, but that back door that nobody couldn't go in or out. So we go in the other room, right? So he like, all right. So me and Charlesetta, we got into it the other day. So I was like, for what? He was like, all right, sit down. I'm like, huh? He like, sit down right here. I'm like, nah, I want to stand. He like, come on, for real, sit down. I'm like, all right. I'm like, okay, tell me. He like, like, you think Charlesetta like you? I'm like, no. I'm like, I think she like Jason. That's who she always around. He was like, but she said she be sleeping on the fan with you. I'm like, yeah, we haven't done that in a long time, though. He was like, yeah, but he like, I know my sister. She likes you. I'm like, no, she don't. Because she wasn't giving me the vibe like she liked me. Like, and so I was thinking, like, I'm going to fall back because you're not showing me no interest. Like, you're not showing that you kind of even want me a little bit. So he was like, have you ever dated boys before? I hopped up like, wait, what? I hopped up. I'm like, wait, what? He like, no, wait, don't get loud. I'm like, wait, don't touch me. I'm like, what? No. Who said that? Who said I date boys? So he was like, I just wanted to ask. I'm like, for who? For who? Who told you to ask that? So he was like, because you remember about that crush? You had a crush and a note. So I'm like, yeah. He was like, it was from me. I'm like, it's from who? Who? He like, it was from me. I'm like, the note, the note with the note that was you. So he like, yeah. I'm like, I gotta go. He like, no. I'm like, no, I gotta go. He like, I'm like, please, bro, don't touch me. He like, look, and I said, look, first off, I said, I got the same thing you got. He like, they told me that, but he like, I thought they was joking. He like, let me see. You're comfortable. Let you see. Man, I say I freaked out. Like, because as a teenager, like, you don't know how to accept that at the moment, especially like being in the skin that I wasn't even comfortable with myself just yet. You know what I'm saying? So it was more like, oh my God, like you just really. So I immediately walked out and I went upstairs. As I'm going upstairs, Charlesetta got her room door open, but it was like I heard too much. Like I just heard too much. So Charlesetta was like, hey, and I'm like, I'm leaving. She like, come here real quick. I'm like, no, I'm leaving. So she runs out, right? And she had these socks. They came up like a little bit to her calves, but they were like furry, fuzzy socks, right? So she almost slipped. She like grabbed me. I'm like, stop. She like, hey, I'm like, you can go toward the Jason. I'm like, she like, stop it. I'm like, what? She like, what'd he say? I'm like, you know what he said. She like, I don't know what he said. I'm like, your brother like me. She like, what? I'm like, yeah. She like, he like you? He just told me he knew somebody that was, so he crushing her? Hold on. And she got ready to walk off. So I'm like, but he just said. So Roosevelt knew who the crush was. That let me know that Roosevelt lied. He knew who the crush was. He knew who wrote the note, right? He knew. And he the one told him like, hey, because Roosevelt was in the class with me when I went off on the teacher, when the teacher kept trying to sit me over there with the girls instead of the boys. So it started clicking right then and there, like right then and there at the moment. But I see Charlesetta, she shoots downstairs. I see her on the stairs, right? Because I walk behind her. She like, Gregory Boo, come here right now, for real. I'm not playing. Gregory Boo. So the mama come out like, Charlesetta, why are you yelling?